Hey there, what is up you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be putting the M1 and M2 buttons in blue on the F80 M3. I'll also be putting the push start stop button in blue. I'll let you guys hear a cold start first. Okay, so first you have to disconnect the battery with a 10mm, and then just put a microfiber towel there, that way it doesn't touch anything that's ground. And then also some other people put a microfiber towel here in case the trunk shuts. Okay, so this push start stop button was in here. It just goes in there like this, but these two pins here, you're supposed to press on them. I would like to get like two small little pry tools like this, and I like to just push one, then just push one, hold it, and then have a second person push the other one. Makes it a lot easier, just so you won't break these tabs in case you ever want to go back to the black ones. But this is the stock one, and this is the new one. It's like a glossy blue. I like it. These, like I said, it was $20 on Amazon. There's some at IND that are like $50 for like this and the M1 and M2 buttons. But I mean, it's just plastic, so you know, why go IND and waste $50 for these pieces of plastics that it's useless, you know, just to make the car a little bit better, a bit tastefully modded. I went with blue this time because on my 135i I have yellow, but we'll see if I like it. If not, maybe I'll change later on. Okay, so to put it back on, same deal. Just make sure that this thing's lined up like that and not like that. But same thing, just gonna go in there. It's just gonna pop in. You're gonna hear it, the snap. There we go, it's in. Now you can test it. See, it's in. Well, you can't test it yet. We gotta put this back on now. And this, you can see the shape. So up at the top, it's got like a little squarish, and then at the bottom it's like round. So here it's the same thing. It's round here, square up top. That's how you know which one goes where. And the same thing, we're just gonna align all these clips back in. Make sure they're all back in. So there's one, there's two. Oh, we gotta do this one. 3. So I'm gonna go in there. Give it a bit more strength here. Okay, now all of these 6 little clips are back in, and now you can test it. And now what we'll do is we'll just connect this back here, and the same thing here. You know, this thing, you can't put this on wrong because, you know, for example, it's got a little slant here, so that goes here. So this one here, like I said, you can't mess this up. There we go. Now my battery's disconnected for the purpose of this video because I will be doing the M1 and M2 buttons. But once you do that, just push this back in. Make sure it's all lined up, and then it should go in there nice and slowly and gently. There's that. Okay, so now for the M1 and M2 buttons, we'll be changing these M1 and M2 buttons. It's not as simple as it looks. It's not that hard either, but it's just more of work than anything. But first off, we're gonna have to remove the airbag here. To remove that airbag, we're gonna have to come in through here, and here we're gonna have to go in there with a screwdriver, something small. We're just gonna poke it, and then it should poke that, and the airbag should be halfway off, and then you do the same thing on the other side. Now after you do that, you're gonna have to remove these 3 T20s, and that's gonna be 1 T20, 2 T20s, and then the 3rd T20 is over on this right side. And here you'll have your 3rd T20. So let's do that. So we're gonna get 2 T20s. That's one here and one here. So I have to remove these two T20s and then one here in the back. You'll notice the one in the back is black. It's smaller than the other ones, these silver ones. Just so you know when you put them back. Then you'll just, on mine it was really hard. I'm assuming because, you know, this thing has never been messed with. So it's really, really hard. You kind of have to play with it. Try to pull, and not that bad. Like, not, you know, yank on it, but it was relatively hard. So now I took this whole trim off. So then I removed another T20 from the back behind here. Now you can take this trim off. The T20 will sit right here. This is where the T20 will be, and it connects right here. And it's this little black one, kind of like the same one you use here at the bottom. So now to give you a little bit more slack, this wire is tucked behind there. So what you do is untuck it there, and now once you do that, you're gonna get a Phillips screwdriver, and there's 3. So be very careful with, you know, you don't drop these because these are tiny. I'm just putting everything back here in my cup holder, just so I won't lose them. But there's 3 of them. Once you do that, make sure that you have your controls here very secured, because they're about to pop off. So now what you do is you're gonna bring this back down as a whole. So then once you do that, so this is now what we're working with, and this is what we're trying to get, the M1 and the M2 buttons. So now if you see this from behind, you'll see this. These little pinpoints here are the same ones as this. So for example, the M2 button is this one. So the M2 button, as you can see here, has these little tabs that you're supposed to pull in. And this is how we're gonna get these out, and this is how we're gonna put these back in. So to remove the black stock M2 button, you just have to pinch these tabs from behind, push it, and that brings it out. And now to put these back in, it's simple. Just put these tabs back in, line them up right here, and you'll feel it right away. Like if it doesn't belong there, but like right there, it slid right in. Boom, it snapped in. So now we're good, and we'll do the same process with this one. Okay, so now the M1 and M2 buttons are in. I'm really liking them so far, but now we're gonna put everything in reverse order. Alright, there you guys, so I finished installing my blue M1 and M2 buttons, and then I finished installing my blue push start stop button. I'm very happy with the result. They look very nice, I think. Like I said, for what they are, I think, you can't go wrong with them. It just gives the interior, a little bit of a different little pop. And like I said, they're 20 bucks on Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description below. You can't go wrong, 20 bucks shipped. They come with the M1 and M2 button and the blue push start stop button. They also have it in red, and it also comes with this little like screwdriver little thing that helps you with the install. It comes with this little thing, helps you with the install. Very nice. Like I said, for 20 bucks it comes with this and then the 3 buttons. I'm also very excited to install my Future Classic spacers. They go 15 front millimeters and then 12 in the rear. Hopefully that sits a little bit more flush before I give the car a little bit of a drop, at least with these comp wheels. And then I'm also excited to install my GTS taillights that I just got in. I also just ordered my CS spoiler, so hopefully that looks good. I ordered that one from Horizon Motorsports. That one hasn't shipped yet. My reflectors are actually in as well for my ND, so I'm excited to put those on. But I'll show you guys along. Catch you guys next time.